you doing, everybody? Yeah, man. Just want to do this potty for my boy Justin, man. Shout out to him. I'm not really sure if he wants anybody to know his last name, so I don't want to put him on blast like that. But, yeah, man, it's been a blessing. When I first started this thing, I thought it was gonna be really exciting to, kind of click back with people that I haven't talked to in a long time that I knew, you know what I mean, and grew up with and stuff like that, just from them seeing me on the potties and stuff like that. But what's been happening is yeah, I've been having people seeing the few videos that I did post, and these guys are tracking me down, man. I'm pretty sure I don't have my Facebook uh information on my YouTube channel. So these dudes are tracking me down, which is awesome. Just reaching out, asking for, you know what I mean, advice, and it feels good. It feels good. So shout out to Justin, man. Stay courageous, cuz you know what I mean. And like I've been trying to tell everybody, man, the truth will set you free. You know what I mean? It's a no fault system as long as you tell the truth, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you feel. Just put it on the fence, bro. So anyway, he reaches out to me today, and for some reason, man, I don't understand it at all. Like, this is now the second kid that has come up to me asking, like, trying to ask me what I thought of Andrew Tate. And I mean, I know he's like a, you know what I mean, he's a huge sensation and everything like that. But I feel like people are like taking, taking my point of views like a opposition to his point of views. And I'm like, no, bro, like that's like if you're asking my opinion of him, I think he's a very calculated and intelligent person. I think he's a very motivated and successful and yeah, a very achieved person. He's very disciplined. You know what I mean? It takes a certain kind of person to be able to do the things that he's done. But in the same regard, this is what makes, you know what I mean. This is what makes him the way that he is. You know what I'm saying? He uses his platform to. He's an extremist, and I mean, listen. At the end of the day, somebody needed to do it. You know what I mean? It was always going to be somebody, and who better than him? You know what I'm saying? To stand up for men's rights and men's men's honor, pretty much, and their sweat. You know what I mean? A lot of these females nowadays, they truly just do not. They don't appreciate what they have, man, and it's a fucking shame. But he takes it to another level that I can't get behind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that he has to say, it has a lot of value in it, but you have to be a very intelligent person to be able to cipher through it too. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, man, ain't nobody Houdini. Everybody's situation is different to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Listen, one guy could have a system for one thing, you know what I mean, and it not work with another thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's just say you're working in a you're working in an office building, or let's just say a podcast, right? You're doing a potty, and you got staff. I actually got into a fucking argument with another podcaster not too long ago. Um, the manager of my channel, shout out Abel. You'll be here soon, buddy. He's a really good kid, by the way. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody on Deep Street. Shout out to everybody that's making it happen. Shout out to everybody that's watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I love being here, man. But anyway, I get into an argument with this guy. He says, um, yeah, I don't know. Abel wanted me to troll him pretty much, like, and I'm not really into that. But I was like, all right, listen, I'll listen to his channel for a couple minutes, and you know what I mean. If he's an asshole, I'll jump on it. You know what I'm saying? Make an ass out of him. And yeah, it didn't take me long. He was another womanizer. You know what I mean? Or not just womanizer. So this guy claimed to be a sex therapist. He was a sex therapist. Like, how the fuck do you coach people on how to have sex, bro? Like, you can't you, you can't teach somebody how to set the vibe, man. They got to learn that all on their own. Having sex is one thing. Creating the vibe, that's a completely different thing, man. Completely different thing. That's what I used to say to my boys, man. They used to be like, man, you been messing around with this one girl for like mad long, mad long. I said, yo, listen, man, you don't see all this pep in my step, boy? That shit is magic every time I'm in there. That shit is magic. I'm putting the lights on. I'm putting the music on. Man, I'm making that girl feel like she the last girl on the whole face of the earth. I'm going in there with goggles. Straight up. When you mess with just a bunch of strays, man, that shit is just, you're just in somewhere. Shit don't feel like nothing. It's just, alright, bang, you're out. You don't feel that. You don't feel that. That fucking electric. You know what I mean? Anyway, so getting into an argument with this dude because I was having some, conflicting feelings about, and I didn't want to go on his podcast just to troll him. So, um, he had like a little list of things. You know what I mean? Oh, if you have a question for the guru, press 5. Like I'm like, all right, yeah, I got a question for him, man. He's a smart ass dude, so I'm gonna try to pick his brain really quick. And mind you, I'm open about everything. I was truly going at this guy about something that I was hoping he was going to be able to convince me to be different. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he picks up the phone. He's like, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? He's like, what can I do for you? I was like, yeah, man, I got a question. He's like, what? I was like, so, I was like, is it bad, right, that I work twice as hard as my guys, and then I still, you know what I mean? Like they're not trying to perform for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But then I just keep on like, you know what I mean? Like I leave an open platform for my crew. You know what I'm saying? Just because I run the crew, everybody knows I split shit right down the middle. Ain't nobody getting paid no more than anybody else. It's just they're specialists for different areas of different things. You know what I'm saying? But I want to keep an open platform with every crew I've ever had. Every crew, whether I was doing bad shit, whether I was doing good shit, it don't matter. Running construction companies, running restaurants, it did not matter, man. I had the same 3 rules: honesty, commitment, and loyalty. That's it. And every single crew I get into, bro, every single crew I build, they all say the same shit. Man, that's what you talking about, bro. That's just common sense. You know what I mean? You kidding me? You got the easiest rules in the world. La 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 la. Yeah, bro. The easiest rules in the world to break. Keep that in mind. So, Um, it was no different when I got into this program and shit. You know what I mean? They all said the same thing. Uh, and me keeping an open platform, allowing them to be, you know what I mean, honest and say what was on their mind and stuff like that. And it actually got a little funny. You know what I mean? After a little while, I'm waking up to text messages like, "Yo, it's time to wake up, bitch." I'm like, "Yo, bro, like, calm the fuck down, man. I know I'm like being nice to y'all, like everything, but like, stop calling me a fucking bitch." But anyway, so I just kept I would just keep an open platform, but sometimes it bites you in your ass when you do that because sometimes when you do that, man, um, even though you're building the people up and stuff like that, the discipline isn't always there. So sometimes they don't listen to you, man. And then you know what I mean, like what? Even though you're still the leader, man. So then you got to be a real asshole. And you really gotta, you know what I mean, throw the axe down. You know what I'm saying? So I was explaining this to this guy. I was like, yeah, man. So I've been being told my whole entire life that that's my problem. That I should just, you know what I mean? I'm too easy on my guys. That I just need to, you know what I mean? Crack the whip, dictate shit. I'm like, well, listen. At the end of the day, the kinds of things that I'm into, right? I need to make. I can't allow my guys to just fear me, and that be the only reason why they listen to me. Cause there's a good chance that at some point, you know what I mean, one of our lives might depend on it. And if they're only scared of you, sure as hell ain't running in front of no bullets for you. You know what I mean, or anything like that. So there's only one emotion in the world that's stronger than fear, and that's love. You could fight you could fight an army, right? A slave army. That's twice the size as the army that you got. But they all are just scared of them. The only reason why they're there is because they have to be. They got pulled out of their houses. They got drug over there, and they got told if they didn't do that, that they were dead, right? So at the end of the day, everybody's gonna be like, all right, well, fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go, and then whoever steps in front of me, like, they're gonna get it. We got double their number. You know what I mean? We're gonna win this thing. But then, what they fail to realize is the opposing army. He got a king that's loved. I mean, but really, really loved. Somebody that's been humble and kind and caring and helpful. You know what I mean? Getting just as dirty as everybody else, if not dirtier sometimes. And he's standing on the front line, man. You know, you got the slave emperor all the way in the back. No, man, the love king's up at the front. He's right at the front, right at the front line, and he's got nothing but lions around him, and he uses that as a spear point to make a breach. And as soon as everybody else sees that motherfucker running right into the heart of the shit, they go battle crazy to not be left behind. They'd rather die than to risk him being harmed. So, everything is about energies, just like I said it before, man. Everything's about energies. You know what I mean? As soon as you see that one little stitch of fear, because listen, listen, you build a team based off of fear, man. Um, those people are going to be naturally scared. It's going to be instilled in them. You know what I mean? It's muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? If you live in that smog of fear in that bubble, that's all. That's going to be the most natural. That's going to be the most natural energy and reaction that you got. And what did I say before? Every emotion loves company. As soon as one guy gets scared, they all start looking around, looking around. Oh, their eyes are all big now. They looking at each other. They looking at each other. Oh, fuck this, man. Fuck this. No, we definitely dead if we stay here. We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. And then, as soon as they start pushing their way to the back, they just start turning heads. Everybody just starts watching them go. And then all of a sudden, it just starts a fucking stampede. They could see the king, the little slave king bull, get ripped right out of his right off his high horse. They ain't even breaking a stride for that motherfucker. That's why I choose love. It's all fine and dandy. Listen, man, I'd rather my crew to fear disappointing me, than what I'm gonna do to them. Now, mind you, I'm a savage too, though. You know what I'm saying? This is where things get conflicting with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a very, very nice guy, man. I'm very polite. I'm very kind to my people. I'll do anything for them. Um, but when I'm betrayed, man, they won't even recognize me, and that's the way I cope with it. Cause at the end of the day, I've been told by some of the wisest people I ever met in my life, man, that I'm making a mistake by being the way that I am with my people. But it is what it is, man. I stand for the good. I stand for good energy. I ain't gonna put no I ain't gonna put no cloud over nobody, man. I'm not doing it unless you deserve it. If you deserve it, then listen, man. It is what it is. It truly is what it is. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. I don't know why these people keep on, you know what I mean, coming at me about. This is the second person now that's come at me after having a really good conversation about what I thought about this Andrew Tate dude. And I could feel it through the phone. I could feel it through the phone. That, like, you know what I mean? Like, they were kind of like put me in the same, like, category type deal. You know what I'm saying? And we couldn't be further apart. You know what I mean? I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. He the top G. Womanizer, king of the throne. You know what I'm saying? I love women, man. I respect women. I respect moms. I respect people in general. But listen, I just love women. I just love them. So I don't gotta treat them like shit. I'd rather treat them good. If listen, if they're scrubs, they ain't gonna be around me anyway. So fuck it. But anyway, so he's like, so yeah, what do you think? And I was like, yeah, I just think he's a very intelligent person, man. Very calculated, disciplined, achieved. You know what I mean? Motivated. Um, a lot of the stuff he has to say has a lot of value. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I'm not surprised that that's how he. You know what I mean? His about his beliefs. He was raised by Christians and Muslims. You know, Muslims have no value to their women at all. Like they're like meat. Well, I don't want to speak for them all because, like I said, I don't have all that experience. You know what I mean? Too much. I'm talking about like like the Iraqi Muslims, the extremists. You know what I mean? Like the they I've heard stories from veterans about things that have happened overseas that they seen scout snipers in the Marine Corps that seen some really horrible shit. Um, and the girls just like get up right after getting raped and just start beating their fucking rug again like it's a normal day. You know what I mean? Like that's fucked up. So I mean that's kind of where I cut the line off with it. You know what I mean? Like I think that it was always going to be somebody. You know what I mean? I knew it was always going to be somebody. So the men needed a guy like him to come around and just what I mean, uh, give us some ego back, give us a little bit of more self control. You know what I'm saying? Within ourselves, because we we definitely handed the crown over for a little while. It's still over there as far as I'm concerned. Uh, yeah, man. So that's just where I cut it off though. And then he was like, "All right, well, yeah. So what do you think about him getting locked up?" I was like, "Well, first of all, dude, like, there's no way that the man was human trafficking girls. There's no way that man was brainwashing women to fall in love with him. He's got everything anybody ever wanted. He's got fame. He's a good looking dude, nice cars, a lot of money, a lot of respect in the street, a lot of reputation, a lot of pull. It's like, there's not going to be a lot of convincing going on there. Not to mention, in Romania, they look at that motherfucker like he's a native, like he's a hero. They probably got action figures of that fucking dude over there. So you're trying to you're you're trying to convince me that this man is forcing women to do sexual acts for money. Come on, dude. That man is so smart. He would not even indulge in that. I mean, I'm sure he indulged in the whole like, pornography thing. You know what I mean? Not with him. He was probably making them just, you know what I mean? Not making them, but like, you know what I'm saying? Being like, yeah, yo, listen, man. Everybody got to, you know what I'm saying? Listen, everybody got to make money. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch. I'm going to show you how you can make money. You want to see how much money you can make? I'll show you. These girls, they jump on these cameras, they shake their ass a little bit, man. They're making 10 stacks a fucking week. He, as far as I'm concerned, he that was a come up for them. They were probably happy as shit. He's like, yo, I got the best cameras, bro. I got these fucking, you know what I mean? These goose feather pillows and these soft ass blankets. Like, you ain't even gonna see the cameras, bro. They're just fucking, you know what I mean, in the disco ball above the bed. Just go ahead and fuck with yourself. Like, come on, people. Like, we're not that dumb, right? And then you take it to another step. You're talking about the Romanian government here. Super corrupt. Super corrupt. He knew this. Why do you think he went there to live? That's every smart man's dream. Go to a corrupt enough country to be able to pay him to leave you the fuck alone. Shit. If I ever make it big, man, that's exactly what the fuck I'm doing too. Believe you me. But anyway, so he's like, anyway, I don't think he's ever getting out. I was like, I don't think he was ever in. And he's like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I said, bro, the dude is literally so calculated. He knew that these guys were, you know what I mean? He knew that he was always going to be slandered eventually. He knew it. So why not just do it on your own terms? Pay that fucking Romanian government a big bag of money. Give him a couple of those supercars. It just so happens that he just gets locked up right when he starts fucking filming that goddamn War Room show that they had to cut off because he was fucking crazy. He was putting like just average Joe people that had never been in a fight before against professional fighters just to test their heart. That motherfucker's building an army, dude, as far as I'm concerned. I bet if you look at the logs for that prison, he's probably in the roll calls every morning. Not physically. He's probably got some dude, you know what I mean? The the neighborhood hobo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, it's cold out here anyway. Look, I'm gonna give you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you $10,000 US. You know what I mean? You just sit your ass down and take a nap. All right? You're me. You're top G. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. I already paid for your protection. You're gonna be living like a god in this bitch. Probably got bitches coming up there and everything. Just to sign in for the fucking visits. While he's running that goddamn TV show. But it's not on TV no more. He said it 1,000. First of all, everybody isn't really paying attention. Him and his brother came out with a video less than 48 hours after they supposedly got locked up in the very fucking house. I'm pretty sure it was in the very room that he had that pizza box in. Mocking people for even fathoming that they would do something like that. Why would they care? They knew something was going to happen anyway. At least this way, there's no way possible that somebody could set him up now without proof. You know what I'm saying? You're only getting away with that shit once. So, if it was me, I would have did the same shit. Guess what? Okay, cool. Yeah, my name was already going to get shitted on anyway. I'm already so rich, I don't give a fuck what any of these people say. There's still going to be a line of bitches around the block to come try to hang out with me. They're going to be fist fighting over it. So what do I care for? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm telling them all. Okay, yeah, here, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked up. I'm going to get found innocent, which is what's going to wind up happening. A couple months down the line, it's going to be inconclusive evidence or whatever the fucking case may be. And then the whole entire time, everybody thinks he's in jail. He's building a fucking team and strengthening his relationships. That man is smart as shit, man. I think you people fail to understand that. So, and he gets left alone. He gets a break, man. It probably sucks fucking having people running down on you like that all the time. He probably got a bunch of fucking pirates around him. You know what I mean? Straight up. He got to have a bunch of crazy ass dudes around him just to keep away the flock. So, yeah, when I said that shit to this. Oh, man. I said that shit to my man Chris. Shout out Chris, alias. Said that man to Chris, man. He was like, damn, bro, that's interesting. He's like, that's an interesting way to think about it. He's like, why'd you think about it like that? Like, that's exactly what the fuck I would have did. Straight up. So, yeah, anyway. Same thing today, man. Same thing today. Dude was asking me about, you know what I mean, what I thought. he like messages me on my Facebook. Like I said, it's been a blessing, man. People been watching the few videos that I got on YouTube, and uh, it must be touching them. It must be relating to something because they've been tracking me the fuck down, man. Messaging me on Facebook, asking me for advice, and I say the same thing to everybody, man. Listen, as long as you don't look at me like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shoving content down nobody's throat. Take it with a grain of salt, man. That's all anybody could ever do. So what's the problem? Well, what do you need help with? He says, so anyway, um, says I really like a girl, man. I said, all right, yeah, that's good, man. That's good. So what's the problem? He's like, well, I'm not really that good at talking to them. I said, okay, well, that's not uncommon, brother. Nothing to beat yourself up about. So what's your problem? What's the question here? He says, well, you got any pickup lines? He's like, how do you think I should approach her? He's like, I was thinking about a couple different, like, like little one-liners or whatever. And I'm like, yo, bro. I was like, listen, man, I'm certainly not a prude. I've had my fair share of women in my life, and I've never used a one-liner a day in my fucking life, ever. And he's like, oh, well, I was just thinking because I don't really know how to, like, approach it. And I was like, well, first of all, dude, the first thing you got to do, I said it before, I'll say it again, is that you got to go out and you got to fucking talk to people. I said, listen, if you really, really, really like this girl, then the last thing you want to do is rush into a situation that you're not going to be comfortable with. If you think she's special, if you think she's like the fucking one, man, you don't want to, you know what I mean? You don't want to shoot your shot and then it be shot. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to shoot your shot and then it be shot if, like, it's just anybody. But if you got that little spidey tingling, you know what I'm saying? You get them little butterflies in your stomach. If you looking at her, you've been staring at this girl for a couple years or some shit, man. You already been waiting so long now. You might as well get yourself prepared the right way. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, well, how do you do that? I said, just start shooting your shot at everybody. Not really shooting your shot, just throw them compliments, man. Be nice to people. Compliment a girl. If you like her shirt, tell her she got a nice shirt. If you know what I mean? If you see she got her hair did and it looks nice, compliment her hair. Anybody. She ain't got to have the whole package. If you see something that you like on a girl, anything, it could be anything. Dress, her shoes, anything. The way she did her makeup, the way she smells. All you got to do, brother, is just tell them about it. That's it. See something you like, you make sure the person that's wearing the thing that you like it knows about it. Even if you sound dumb as shit, everything takes practice, man. Everything. I knew this from a young age, so I got a head start. I was already hip to sex when everybody was still planning their first kiss. So, yeah, man, I was the middle school murderer. But anyway, yeah, so I was like, you know what though, man? Like, not for nothing. You got me thinking. Like, I don't even think I ever used a one-liner before. Like, ever. I might be like too goofy for that shit. Like, I'm the kind of guy I can't even tell a fucking joke, bro. I'm already laughing like halfway through the joke. So I'd kill it for myself. I look fucking retarded doing some shit like that. But I was like, yeah, what the fuck did I say to him? I was like, yeah, first of all, I was like, dude, the only people that are getting away with one-liners to girls are really, really good-looking dudes or the coolest guys in the school, bro. You can't be some just average Joe walking up to a girl and hitting her with the, hey, you look really pretty. You know what would make you look prettier though? Me. like just some dry, stupid ass joke, like popsicle stick type thing. Like they're just gonna look at you like, okay, like, and just walk the fuck away from you. So yeah, only dudes that like got it, like they just, a one liner's like meant to be like a like a dry joke coming in there. You know what I mean? Like you can't walk up in there and make it seem like you've been writing and rewriting and rephrasing for a fucking month. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta come smooth. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot harder to hit a girl with a one liner than people think. So I was like, man, I never even used a one liner. I was like, yo, I was like, I'm not even really sure if I even witnessed somebody hit somebody with a one liner. I was like, damn, dude. It's like, now thinking about it even crazier than that, I don't even think I know a fucking one liner. So I was like, damn, bro, this is crazy. And then I was like, oh my God, yo, hold on, wait. My uncle, funny as shit, bro. Shout out to Gabe's Plumbing down in Pottstown, PA, man. Yo, they're beast, dude. Best plumber I ever seen in my life. Yo, funniest fucking dude. Him, my uncle Dom. All my uncles are cool as shit, but my uncle Gabe, man, he's fucking awesome, dude. So anyway, we were actually talking about this very thing. Like, I don't know, gotta be like 4 or 5 months ago. We were working. We were talking about one-liners. We were talking about it. I was like, man, I just, I never even did it. I was always just walking right up to him anyway. I wasn't really thinking about it. And he's like, man, I'll hit them girls with that one liner that'll sweep them off their feet. And I'm like, for real? And I believe him too, cause the man, like, yo, he ain't no prude. Like, Uncle Gabe go and get it. You know what I'm saying? Ladies love that man. You know what I'm saying? He got that thing. So I'm like, all right, man, like, what's up, bro? Like, let me hear it. He's like, all right, yeah, just say we at the club or something. You know what I mean? We somewhere, we grooving. He said, I see a girl. She come walking in, man. She's just drop dead beautiful. And every guy sees that one, man. That one, you know what I mean? She like the shooting star that come walking through the whole club and everything like that. And immediately guys are just like pit bulls with their red thing popping out. You know what I mean? Like, like they going to go rush over there like it's the last piece of meat at the buffet. You know what I mean? You looking around, you got 5 dudes to every one girl. You know what I mean? So these girls are just getting bum rushed. So he says, "Nah, man, I'll be waiting back. I'll be waiting back. I'll let the first wave of busters go blow their breath. You know what I mean?" He's like, and I'll make sure I get her attention a couple times when I'm walking by her, and I'll just be giving her that lusty ass look, not that ignorant, creepy look, but that like, damn girl, all right, all right, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. He says after I make sure she's locked in on me too, cause now she's wondering why the fuck I ain't giving her no mind. Everybody else, she's over there stiff arming people. She got two, like, you know what I mean, fat best friends that are like sitting there playing security for her and shit. He's like, then he's like, I'll make my move. He's like, I walk over to her. He's like, gently, not hard at all, but very gently bump into her and act startled, like I ain't even see her there. So as soon as she turns around and she looks at me, I just look her up and down with this disgusted ass look on my face and be like, "Damn, girl, your your feet must be hurting with all that shit." And like literally like make it seem like I'm insulting her. And when she finally comes to and she's like looking at you like she about to rip your fucking head off cuz she knows she's bad. Before she could even say anything, right before it's leaving her lips, he cuts her right off and he says, cuz and then he gets real close and he whispers it in her ear and he says, "Cuz ever since you fucking walked inside of this club, you've been running all through my mind." I was like, damn, cuz, yo, that was smooth as shit. I gotta remember that, John, yo, for real, like, because, yo, Uncle Gabe knew, yo, he got the spells for you, yo, for real. I was like, damn, dude, like, yo, I'm blushing. You just came over here, whispered this shit in my ear. Yeah, oh, you fucking crazy, bro. Yo, I like that shit. So I'm like, you know what, man? Like, I, I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to give advice to people and shit. I was like, and I'm over here being a cold ass bitch. I hate doing shit that I ain't ever do. You know what I'm saying? I never feel comfortable about it. I always got to be in the right environment, you know what I'm saying, around the right people when I try something new, because everybody sucks at everything that they when they first start, you know what I mean? And I'm one of those guys where I don't like, it's not that I'm worried about what other people think. It's I beat myself up really bad, and I wind up hurting myself and hurting my own progress when I realize that I'm not doing something good, when I'm not performing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm over here. I got these dudes hit me up asking me about all these different things. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think that I have a good moral compass. I think I have a good grab on shit, but I'm telling them not to be scared, and I'm fucking scared. I don't do the shit I'm scared of, so I gotta come out of my shell, man. I gotta come out of my shell. I was like, you know what, bro? I was like, right here, right now, I'm on the phone with you. I was like, I'm gonna try a one liner, bro. I'm gonna try one right now. And he's like, what? He's like, wait, who? Me? I was like, hell no. The fuck I look like? Yeah, hitting you with a one liner, bro. Like, no, I'm gonna actually put this shit to the test, man. And like, I'm just a goofy ass dude. So anybody that knows me knows like my one liner is gonna be fucking weird. Like straight up. So he's like, well, who you gonna text? I was like, well, look, bro, I already told you, man. Like, I don't do good. I don't do good when I don't think I'm performing. I was like, if I'm gonna hit anybody with a one liner, it's gonna be my baby's mom. Cause there ain't nothing she could do about this sexy right here. She loved the shit out of this nigga. So I was like, if I'm gonna get anybody with one, it's gonna be her. And so now he's all into it. You know what I'm saying? He's all into it. He's on the phone. He's like, all right, bro. He's like, you gotta tell me what you say. I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to think, man. I'm trying to think. I was like, all right, well, look. I was like, I'm gonna text her like she just a stranger, bro. I was like, this is me walking up to you or her. I don't know her. Weird as shit. Hold on. Just go walking up. Go walking up. Hey, baby. What's your name? I know this gonna sound a little creepy, but every time I scroll past your Facebook, I feel myself getting all kinds of condensation in my pants. Make me wanna, make me wanna walk around with nothing but a sweater and socks on, 'cause it's still cold outside, and you only bringing me heat in my crotch. So I send this shit. I swear to God, bro. Hold on. I'll put it. I'm gonna post it in the. I'm gonna post it in the description. I'll post a screenshot in the description so y'all know I ain't playing. So I messaged her. She messaged me back. She at work, mind you. She at work. She messaged me back like 20 minutes later. She's rolling on the floor. She's laughing her ass off. And she's like, "Oh, my bad. I'm like swamped at work. Like blah 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 blah." I was like, "Nah, you're good." I was like, "I was just trying like a little, yeah, I mean, a little experiment and shit." I was like, "We were just, somebody from the potty hit me up and he was asking me for some advice, and you know what I mean. I felt like a bitch because I ain't never hit nobody with a one liner before, so I figured if I'm gonna hit anybody with one, it's gonna be you." And she's like, "Well, not for nothing." She's like, "Your one liner works." She's like, "You could come over here with all that any day of the week." I was like, "Yo, yeah, that's so funny as hell." Would I really do that shit in real life? Probably not. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. So I said, moral to the story, cuz, is listen, if it was me, again, now mind you, bro, I ain't Houdini. I'm Pokey the Bear. Alright? I don't know everything, man. I don't know everything. So All I can tell you is what I would do. And from what my experience has taught me, you have to socialize, man. You have to get practice. If she's if she's that if she's that special one, if you're getting those if you're getting those goosebumps, if you getting the goosebumps, don't waste your shot, man. You know what you do? Every single time you see this girl, whether it be across the street, in the hallway, in the line at the store, if she's close enough to you, you hold the door open for her. If she's close enough to you, you say hi. Don't ever make it weird right up close though. Don't ever give her that lusty ass look like right in her face. You can only give the lusty look from a distance. Like make sure that she sees it. Not like that creepy look like she's gonna think you're gonna pop out of a fucking bush on her. Nah, bro, like you know what I mean? The polite like smile and like she could just see it in your face, man. Your feelings is genuine. You know what I'm saying? But you don't say nothing yet. While you're waiting to gear yourself up and get yourself ready, you just be polite to every other girl that you see. Tell them any single thing about themselves that you like. I don't care if it's a fat girl. I don't care if it's a super tall girl with big ass feet. You know what I mean? You be looking at those big ass, giant ass feet and tell her you like her flip flops. Whatever, bro. You need to get yourself acquainted with um just talking to people. And you know what too, man? Uh it's probably a valuable lesson to just find one thing about every girl that you see and compliment them on it. Even if you don't all the way are in love with the thing that you're complimenting them on. Because that's a big rule of thumb with women, bro. They like to be noticed. They like it when you notice them. They like it when you notice the shit that they're wearing. They like it when you notice when they get a haircut or get their hair done or get their nails done or you know what I mean? Oh yeah, they spent $100 on them jeans and guess what? That ass is looking fire in them Jones. They love that shit. So sometimes you won't even like the shit that they're wearing. And they're gonna ask you though. And unless you're with a girl for like a good significant amount of time, like if my baby's mom came out with some shit, like I don't like her shirts. She always be wearing her shirts like loose as shit, like big ass shirts. I don't like that. I think she's beautiful just the way she is. You know what I mean? She gets all, you know what I'm saying, self conscious and shit because she had a baby and you know what I mean? Like whatever. Like, dude, what are you talking about? If you were a skin and bone man's bitch, I would not think you were as beautiful. Like real shit. I don't want to twig. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I can't beat her in her head about that fucking shirts every day. You know what I mean? If you don't like the shirts, man, go buy her fucking tighter ones. Until she just doesn't wear them and you're wasting your money, and then you just don't buy her clothes. But yeah. So you gotta get yourself acquainted with. Sometimes you just gotta find the thing that you like most on them. You don't have to be in love with it. Just find the one thing that you like most. Hey, because obviously if they're wearing it, they like it. So you ain't gonna do yourself no harm by complimenting it. That's just my system. I like being a nice guy. I like being a light in a dark place, man. I like being the reason why somebody feels good. I like being the reason why somebody wants to skip, not cry. I'm about good energy, man. That's all I'm about. I like building people up. I like seeing their true potential. Listen, man. Everybody, as human beings, are capable of the most incredible things. I've seen it with my own two eyes, man. I am an example of it. My goddamn self. I'm the fucking president of the United States compared to what I was gonna be. You hear me? And listen, man, it's a blessing to be here, man. Thank God. Thank God. So anyway, I ain't gonna have this thing going too long, man. I just want to touch in on this, and yeah, man. Everybody just gotta yo, stay honest, bro. The truth will set you free. For real. Oh, I can't wait till y'all see the Mad Scientist Lab in a couple days, man. We getting upgrades. Thank you, sponsor. Oh yeah, tech tech team's been coming through lately, man. Um, Shout out to my mentor, uh, the one who will not be named. But yeah, he's he's been looking out for me. Uh, really wish me and my bestie weren't fighting right now. You know what I'm saying? My fucking tech guru, my guardian angel. Miss that motherfucker, man. I hope he comes back. If you're watching this shit, I'm upset with you. All right, 1, 2 days without hitting me up. That's one thing. Going on damn near a week. I'm worried about you, son. Hit your boy up, man. We brothers. You know who the fuck you are. The other one that will not be named. Anyway, shout out to everybody else, man. Shout out to the all the all the people watching on Facebook, all my cooking videos and stuff. Shout out to all the people that were influenced me um being motivated to cook. My baby's mom, her dad, Annie McFadden, my grandmother got the best spaghetti in the world, bro. Best spaghetti in the world. Catherine Zelinsky, my other grandmom, Joanne Chiota, another fire cook. But there's only one best, and that goes out to you, mama. Oh, yeah. I can't deny it, girl. Can't deny it. Hands down. And I done ate food at thousands of people's houses. There ain't any day of the week, whether you do a double or anything, and you be doing it like I don't even like you be seeing people stuck in the kitchen for fucking hours, me included. She's like a goddamn cooking phantom, bro. Like you don't even realize this shit's like happening. She be in there for like 15 minutes at a time and just bang out, bang out, bang. Cooking that shit, slow cooking it to perfection, man. She the one that taught me. I'm like, all right, yeah, okay. Next thing you know, you just start smelling this shit. You be running around the kitchen like a fucking crackhead waiting for this shit to be done, man. Yeah, man. Shout out Christina Rodriguez, man. I love you, ma. You definitely got the best stuff for sure. But shout out to all the cooks, man. Shout out to all the people still cooking. Fuck these Insta meals, bro. Yeah, get on the train, man. Everybody got to be enthusiastic with life, man, because it's too goddamn short. Anyway, that's it for me tonight, guys. I hope this touched somebody. Or I hope it pokes somebody, bitch.